It is such a strange feeling having fun with Destiny again. My name is Cassius and holy crap is Forsaken fun. Hi everyone, I spent the last 2 days playing an unconscionable amount of Destiny. More than normal people should probably play any video game, and I wasn't even playing Forsaken content at that point. I was just doing the base content again because I fucked up and I missed out on getting quick fam because I used a character boost on my hunter, so I had to run the campaign twice, because not only did I have to delete my titan, make a hunter, get to the end, get quick fang, I had to delete that hunter and make another titan so I could get all the shit. And it's like, oh, why did I do this? But I did it. I did it in 2 days. I finished the hunter on Wednesday and I finished the titan today, and I don't regret it. It took a few hours. It took like 5 or 6 hours to do both campaigns each, so that was 12 hours of not Forsaken content I did yesterday, and I have no regrets whatsoever because it was enjoyable. I didn't hate myself. Now, will I ever do the base campaign again? Hell fucking no. The campaign is fun the first time, but after the 4th time, it gets real exhausting. Especially chosen. That mission is garbage. If you're a pole dancer and you try to fight Goal, you're gonna have a bad time. So maybe use Golden Gun. Maybe use any of your other supers, because that fight is trash. But I'm not here to gush about what I spent the last 12 hours of my life doing. I'm here to gush about streaming for about 15 hours today. Where did I find that much time? I'm a goddamn time wizard. But I had fun doing it. And that's the whole thing. I had fun. I've barely done any Forsaken content outside of my hunter because I had to replay the campaigns, but I've had fun. It's fun doing things again. And Gambit is inexcusably fun, even when you get a team of people who are like, I'm gonna hold on to these 12 motes until the invader comes and kills me, and I lose everything, because I don't want to listen to Drifter when he says bank those motes. And I find myself screaming at the monitor, yelling, why aren't you banking your motes? What's wrong with you? Please, bank your motes. Kill the primeval. Goodness gracious. But so far, Destiny 2 Forsaken has been as exciting as I hoped it would have been. I'm not bored. And 3 days in, that's good. But we'll see, in 2 weeks. We'll see in a month and a half. The only complaint that I have so far, the only complaint I've had since launch is Infusion. It's too costly. I looked at the cost of Infusion, and it's real expensive. Like, unconscionably expensive. Grimmer is high, the legendary material is high, and now requiring Masterwork cores. And if Masterworks aren't dropping, that's a problem. There are some issues that need to be ironed out, for sure. But those issues can mostly be ignored. You infuse your most important gear, especially going into activities like you want to bring your Orpheus rigs up for Gambit, for instance. Even though power doesn't matter, but maybe you just want to use Gambit. You want to have your Orpheus rigs for high level activity, because having Orpheus rigs, Radiant Flux, and Ad Hoc, good things to have. Having your Dune Marchers or your Doomfang Pauldrons at a high level for endgame activity is good. But if you're not going to be using it for endgame activity, maybe hold off on boosting the power level until the very end, until you absolutely have to. Because if you're not going to be using an item, you're wasting materials. Do not infuse anything. Don't infuse anything until you get to the end game. Don't infuse anything until you absolutely need to, until you get to the raid, until power matters in Iron Banner. Just don't do it. Don't infuse. That's my message to you all today. Do not infuse anything unless it's absolutely necessary for an endgame activity, because you do not need to be highlight for any other activity in the game but endgame. Beyond that, the game is still fun. It's weird. My only other gripe, I guess, would be before, when legendaries was handed out like candy, it wasn't exciting. Loot was boring. But now that we have exciting loot again, we're not being rewarded for doing things. We're not being rewarded for doing heroic events, for instance. We get legendaries at the end of matches and at the end of Gambit, but beyond that, the game doesn't feel as rewarding as it was, and I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's a design decision so people don't power through the activities, but I feel like the game isn't as rewarding as it used to be. That's my only gripe so far. Like, I don't want things to be handed out like dollar bills, y'all, but I feel like the economy in Destiny 2 is necessary to have, legendaries be handed out, because you need the shards, you need the mods. I have not gotten a single year 2 mod, and it's baffling to me. And as coming to PC, I don't have any mod components to buy mods from Banshee, so new problem. And again, I understand that you don't want people just blasting through everything, having the best right now. We are only in day 3, and I'm still being very reserved, but if these problems don't smooth themselves out going into the raid, going after the raid, there might be some stuff that we can talk about. I'm not calling for nerfs, I'm not calling for buffs, I'm just calling for things to be looked at holistically. Is this the part of the plan? and we don't know if it was part of the plan or not, and we'll find out sooner or later. But that's it from me. I'm still playing Destiny. I'm still going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming as soon as I get done cutting this video and uploading it to YouTube. So if you want to see me stream, please go to twitch.com/CassiusKent. I will be streaming. I'll be live until maybe midnight tonight. I might be live until 11, and tomorrow, depending what time I get up. I got up at 6 this morning. Got up so early this morning. Not by choice. I was just woken up and I was like, all right, well, I'm not going back to sleep, so I might as well stream. And I streamed all day, basically. I streamed from 6 to 10. I took a break. I ate. I took care of housekeeping, and I streamed from 12 to 6 again. I stopped, more housekeeping, showered, ate, watched a comedy special. It's about 9 o'clock now. I'm going to be streaming until 12. So that's a lot of streaming in one day. So please be sure to stop by if you want to see me fail, if you want to see me kill myself with a freaking grenade launcher. But until then, if you're new here, if you're enjoying Destiny 2, I've been Cassius Kent. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me. I release 5 videos a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my Destiny days, and with such unless specified specifically. Monday is my general discussion day. Wednesday is $20 or less, where I talk about indie games that cost $20 or less that I think is worth your money. And Friday is my No Man's Sky day, which tomorrow might not be because of Forsaken. We will see how I feel when I get up. If you're returning, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I know a lot of my returning viewers don't really care about Destiny that much. I know most of my active viewers don't really care about Destiny that much, but I appreciate you clicking on the video all the same. But whatever you decide to do, whether you decide to like, share, comment, or subscribe, please, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and of course, have a wonderful afternoon, my dear, wonderful friends.